Did you guys know there are hundreds of secrets hidden in the Blox Fruits universe, and I'm gonna be showing you a bunch of them today. So make sure to tag along and watch the entire video. And at the end, comment how many secrets you knew. Rumor has it, there's only a 0.01% chance that you know every single one of these. Starting off with secret 1, apparently you could change the color of your dragon. Right now it's green, but if you fly through one of these rings over at Sky Island, you can change the color to whatever ring color that is. So let's fly through it, and whoa, it says change dragon color to bright blue. Let's transform again. And we transform back, and yo, it works. This is a pretty cool secret. Did you know if you eat a chop fruit and go try to fight an NPC or anybody that uses a sword, you will be immune to sword damage? Unfortunately, the same can't be said against bosses. We have the chop fruit against the boss here, he will still damage us and hurt us. Did you know if you actually drop a fruit in the water, it doesn't just magically disappear? Let me show you. Let's drop it in the water, and if we take a look, it's actually, wait a second, it does disappear. You may have thought you're able to retrieve a fruit when it touches water, but it actually despawns from the game, even though you can clearly see the floor of the water right there. Did you know there are secret messages just scattered around the map? For example, there's one at the top of this post right here in the cafe. On the wall, in very faint text, you can see right here the words, "It exists." And if we go under the cafe, everybody knows about this little secret room right here that you can teleport into, the Toad Room. But did you know if you actually teleport outside of it, there's another secret message outside of the map? All you have to do is do the little shift lock glitch again and get lucky to teleport outside here. Then you're in the water under the map. You want to go to this room right here. And of course, do the little teleport glitch inside of here if you can. And now we take a look. We're in the Awakening Room. And if you go in the Awakening Room and take a left over here, there's another secret message behind this post. It says life form. But don't be fooled. Those messages there aren't for fun. There are actual secret meanings to them as well. How many of you know about this next secret? If we go to the Sea Castle and go to this little bookshelf over here, you can't destroy it. No matter how many abilities you use, it won't break until you do some little trick over here. All you have to do is go outside, break an object that can break like a tree, come back inside here, and then shoot another ability at it and it breaks. That's pretty weird, am I right, guys? Did you know there was a secret infinite money glitch over at the haunted castle? You want to reach all the way to the tippy top over there. We're now approaching the top, this barrel over here, and if we take a look down, there are 3 chests, and they're all highlighted blue, which means they're the highest chests you can get that give you the most money. Look at that, 10,000 per chest. All you have to do is just leave the game and rejoin. Did you know there are still 2 bosses in the game that use retired fruits? The first boss is the Island Empress over at the Hydra Island. She still uses the old retired love fruit before they reworked it. We just gotta get her to use an ability like that. And next we have everybody's favorite fruit, the old Kilo fruit. Do you remember that? This person right here, the Kilo Admiral, still uses it. All we have to wait for them to do is slam down. There we go. She went ahead and used the C ability from the old Kilo fruit. But speaking of bosses using fruits, did you know that Don Swan right behind me is the only boss in the entire game that uses the awakened version of a fruit? He uses the awakened spider, and that's only when he goes into second form. Here we go. We got him into second formation now. He's gonna go ahead and start using the V ability or the ultimate ability. There we go. He went ahead and used the V ability for like a couple seconds, but he's the only one that can do such a thing. Oh, it did it again. This secret is probably the most important secret of all. Did you know if you like this video right now and subscribe to the channel, you will have a better chance of rolling a mythical fruit? See, I rolled a mythical fruit. Okay, enough messing around. Actually, right behind me, there's a secret door that you can break open in the second sea and get even more money for free. But did you also know that you could get Rengoku's sword from Demon Slayer in Blox Fruits? Yeah, I'm talking about that Rengoku. And it's actually free and easy. All you have to do is kill this boss in front of me, get a rare key drop, and go to this little secret doorway that you can't even see here. Just walk through it, and there will be a chest right here. Walk up to it, and you will be gifted a free sword. Oh yeah, and chances are you probably got another key as well. If you have an extra key, it's for this door right here. On my screen, it's unlocked because I've already done it. But there's a secret fighting style in here as well. Everybody knows that once you portal over to lava, you start taking damage if you walk on the floor. Look at my health disappear so fast. But did you know that some fruits are actually immune to the lava, such as leopard and transformation? If we walk on the floor now, we are immune to the lava. And the same could actually be said for the magma fruit as well. You can just mess around here and you'll be perfectly fine. For this next secret, if you go across this little river to the ice island, there are igloos here, and you could actually go inside of them, and when you do, there is a secret surprise waiting for you inside, such as these little chests. And each igloo has their own chest. Did you know if you manage to find your way over to Graveyard and go towards this little post over here next to this cave, you will meet a secret Indra NPC here. And he will be able to change your dark blade color from green to another color. Just give him a quick little chat, talk to him, and then hit enable. And let's take another look at our dark blade, and it now glows white. Blox Fruits just has so many secret doors everywhere where you may not even know. Right here over at Turtle Island, if you go over here and you slice this open, you will dash inside this little area, and there would be a note here. Pretty cool. cool, right? Another secret is you could actually change the color of your dragon all the way to the left side of this turtle island. There's some more rings here as well. I don't even know why this next one's in the game, but it is a thing. It's a really weird secret. If you go over here and you talk to this little house thing, it's a dog trying to sell you a physical rocket fruit for 97 Robux. And if you hit sure, it will send you to a prompt like this, but if you're broke like me, you can't afford it. Now, everybody knows about the fighting styles you can unlock here in the second sea. Over at Lava, you got the Dark Step Teacher, you got the Water Kung Fu, and you got the Mad Scientist. You also got this secret one I showed you earlier, and of course, you can't forget about Dragon Breath over by the cafe. But did you know there's actually one more secret fighting style that's gonna be very important for the third sea? It's actually over here by Snow. You teleport to Snow, and you actually want to go all the way across to the right side. Once you get to the right side, you'll see this grassy area. You want to drop down and go through this little cave entrance, and over here, you will find a final fighting style called the Martial Arts Master, known as Superhuman. This one's more for the newer players, but everybody likes more cash, right? All you have to do is teleport to Upper Sky, and you'll be over at this temple over here. And if you go down here, you will see a secret door. If you break this open, there will be a bunch of chests just spawn here in which you could collect cash for, which is great. There is so much value here. If you didn't think that was cool, you could actually get a secret sword here in the first sea over at the volcano island. All you have to do is go to the left of volcano, and there should be a secret door like right about here. And you talk to this living skeleton. He charges you, let's see how much for this soul cane. 750,000. Luckily for you guys, I just showed you an infinite money farm. But don't worry, there's a lot of other secret accessories and swords you could unlock here as well. When I first started playing, I didn't know there was a little secret entry point here in Desert. All you have to do is just go to this little pyramid, and there should be a chest here. Once you get this chest, it makes an opening here, and you just go down it and follow the path. Once you follow the path, you'll be led to this guy here who can sell you something. And of course, how else could you forget about the Dark Step fighting style over here in the pirate village? All you have to do is just go up to this little area here, and you'll see a door, and you can talk to the Dark Step Teacher. Wait a second, why does bro look like that? Oh my gosh, I thought he wasn't wearing any pants for a second. Everybody knows all about the fighting styles, right? Especially the underwater one. If you go over here and you go all the way to the right, you'll be met with the little secret door entrance back here. You'll meet the Water Kung Fu Teacher. Surprisingly enough though, not a lot of people know about this next one. Over back at Sky Islands, if you go actually all the way directly behind this rock right here, you'll meet somebody that's just chilling. This is the electric fighting style, and the Mad Scientist will give it to you. Did you know behind the factory you could actually buy a secret boat? Now that we're on the backside, we go over here and you'll see Cyborg, who's actually the boss we defeated in the first sea. If you talk to him, he will offer you a boat you can buy. But of course, I already stole it. It's actually possible to escape the Race V4 Awakening room. You just have to go through the doors, and normally you would go through this room right here where you would open this lever. You could go ahead and open it for fun. It's not important. But besides the lever, you could go right across this door that opens and do the little shift lock glitch. And somewhere around here, your camera will go through the wall. Here we go. We got it. And now we teleport outside of it. But be careful. Sometimes if you touch the roof of these buildings, it will instantly kill you. Pretty cool, right? You could see inside the time awakening areas and stuff like that. There is this also other secret area over here. As you get closer to it, it will blind you and you can't see anything. But look at that. It blinds you for a second, but as soon as you get over here, you're completely blind and it teleports you somewhere else. If we go over to Great Tree now, there's actually another place where you could get outside of the map. Well, actually, technically inside. Right behind me, there should be a little hole here. You just have to follow the entrance of this Great Tree area. Oh, I think I found where it is. There's a little hole right here, and all you have to do is just walk inside of it, and now you're under the Great Tree map. Pretty weird, right? If you like to PvP your friends a lot, you're gonna love this next one. You've probably experienced it firsthand. Sometimes you could get glitched inside these chairs over here, this giant wall surrounding me, because somebody smacks you with an ability going through it. But did you know you could actually just walk inside of it for fun? Let me show you. Just go to the back corner of this area, and you could walk under the seats here. Pretty weird, right? Did you know there's a secret NPC hiding over here on Cake Island? You actually need him to unlock Phoenix Awakening. It is actually pretty difficult to find him, so we're gonna walk this one through. We're gonna go ahead and go all the way to the direct back of this island, and you will see a grassy patch somewhere behind here. And there it is. You'll find it to the left side a little bit, and you go to it, and you will see the NPC right here. His name is the Sixth Scientist, and you could talk to him, and he'll tell you stuff about getting the Phoenix chip and stuff like that. But of course, I don't need to buy anything from him right now. Now, only do this next secret if you want to be toxic. Go ahead and talk to the Elite Hunter here, and he's gonna tell you some things on where to find the guy. He said Diablo roaming around floating turtle. Perfect. All we have to do now is portal to Turtle Center and go find Diablo. Chances are he's gonna be all the way over here. And of course, he was all the way right here. Perfect. For this, you're gonna need a little something like the Love Fruit. So let's go ahead and equip that. Then you're gonna need to have it Mastery 100 because you can pick him up and just steal him. And of course, as expected, you could take him to other islands, back to the sea castle, for example. Let's go ahead and talk to the elite hunter now. And if you talk to him, he will say something different. He will say Diablo was last seen roaming on the castle on the sea. Pretty weird, right? But there's only one problem. As soon as you let go of him, he's gone. My boy Rectway inspired me to do this next one. He has a little problem with this dark dagger, so I'm gonna show you guys how to enlarge your dark dagger. All you have to do is transform into Buddha real quick, and then shift back down. But right before you do that, make sure you pull out your dark dagger. It should look a little something like this. And there you go. Now you have a big old dark dagger. Not only is it big though, it gives you extra range. Look at how I slashed these NPCs from all the way over here. Pretty broken, am I right? But hey, since we're playing with our dark daggers, let me show you this next one. You're actually gonna need the basic katana that you get in the first sea. You're gonna want to go ahead and pull this out, then go back to your menu, type in katana, have your finger pointed right here on unequip. You're gonna hold down the Z ability, let go of it, and hit unequip. And then all of a sudden, this magic thing should happen here. Use this secret cautiously, because once you do that, you can't ever get a sword back. Like, look at, I can't equip this. It says cannot equip items while busy. Bro, the game knows exactly what you did. It knows you're busy. Having the portal fruit is basically pay to win, because all you have to do is portal to places like raid, for example, and now you're getting some free chests, and you're able to join a raid to awaken fruits. And if you don't want to awaken fruits, that's fine. You have an extra portal point over to lab, and when you teleport here, you could go get a secret race known as the cyborg race, or you could go up here and you can see exactly where you were, which is the awakening room over there. Hey, that island's looking pretty cool there. I bet there's some secrets over there. That branch is looking mighty suspicious with that bend over there. Of course, if you climb to the top of it, you're gonna see a little somebody up there. It's an NPC, and if you talk to him, this is how you get the true triple katanas. But of course, I already own this item, so there it is. Did you know the control fruit could actually rip apart this bridge? Let me show you. All you have to do is equip your control fruit, use your X ability, and there you go. You ripped off a piece of the bridge. Oh. It got stuck. Oh, never mind. It just decided to explode. You could even do it to that side over there. Pretty cool, am I right? There's also one little secret to using the control fruit to destroy the bridge. You can actually destroy it permanently until the server ends, basically. Do you see these giant lines going across the bridge? You'll know you got the right piece of the bridge when those come off. So let me show you. If you go ahead and take off like a piece over here, those lines stay across, as you can see, right? But if you take off a piece over here, for example, you will see the lines have now came off and vanished. This piece of the bridge will never reappear, all while the other two sides have respawned. We can stay here all day. It will never come back. It's just floating right there, which is pretty funny. Did you know when you spawn in the second sea, over here to the right of the spawn point, there's a little island all by itself. As you approach the island, you will notice there's really nothing to it. Besides going inside here, it's empty until you look up. There's a little tiny spot over here where you can actually find the blue flower when you're doing the race V3 quest. It has a very, very, very small % chance of spawning here. If you didn't know already, Bloxfruits love supporting their community, so they decide to represent their fan base. Over here, if we go inside Swan's mansion, we take a look, there's a chest over here you can take, and over here you can see a Brazil cube, because a lot of the player base is from Brazil, and also this over here. Right next to it, we have the Thailand ball. Remember how I showed you could change your dragon colors in the first sea and the third sea, right? You could actually also do it here in the second sea, right behind the winter castle, right across the dark arena where Blackbeard spawns. You go down here, you can see these rings, but I don't want to spoil you guys with many more secrets, because I could go on and on. So this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed watching, go ahead and leave a like and sub, and of course, don't forget, comment how many of them you knew down below. And don't forget to check out one of these videos on screen. Peace.